And I remember in a podcast that we did, and it might have been the first, where I asked you a question and I said, what is there saving them? And you said there's no saving them. And I want to know, because I know that that's your sentiments, right?
Because you can't go back. I don't want to talk book talk, right? But so intro to psychology, sociology, all these type of different classes. So there's stages in your life. There's developmental stages. There's just, even when you're in your mother's womb, there's stages that you have to go through. And in these stages, if you don't get what you need, then you're somewhat deficient as a human. So, for instance, homie, your mother first 3 months of her trimester, if she's still getting high and drinking, you behind the 8 ball. And most hoes who ain't going to the doctor, they don't know they pregnant to 3-4 months in, 2 months in, but they been drinking, partying, fighting the first 2-3 months of your developmental stages of you coming into your existence, right? So you already behind the 8 ball. So not only your mama ain't eating right, so you ain't getting the proper nutrients. So here it is, you 9 months into a fucked up developmental stage. Then when you get here, there ain't no love. So not only didn't you get the proper nutrients, you didn't get the proper natal, you don't get the right love. So your nurture fucked up. So you have to rely on nature. So okay, you relying on nature, you in survival mode for the most part because of your impoverished conditions. How the fuck you go exist and excel? How? So you already fucked up. So here come me and you working with children. How we go undo his first 5 years of his life, which is the foundation of who he is, his temperament, his attitude, his anger. How you go undo that? So all I can do is after school give you 2 hours of some love, some discipline, and some guidance. But when you go back home, you hungry. Come on, I can't change them conditions. I can't give you the love that your mother should give you. I can't give you the love that I can't undo that.
Yeah.
So how we gonna change something when we can't change the condition that they wake up and go to sleep in?
Is there anything that you think we can do to possibly make it a little bit? Because I'm thinking this way, right? We're here. Yeah. I'm in the city, and I told you one thing I want to do. Actually, you brought it up. Is this is an untapped market. We need to bring more light to a city like this. Shout out to Eric for making this all happen for us to be here. Shout out to Tony. And so what I'm thinking is, how do we
if you can't
speak to them? What can we say?
Homie,
what type of message
so this what I'm telling them, say, go tell your mama I can get her a job. I know a broad that work over here, so if I can't help this kid help his mama, the kid coming to f with me. So I got to be able to have some resources and some alternatives as well as some solutions to equip the kid to go say, mama, I'm in this program and they say they can get your driving license back. What you mean? Mama, I'm in this program. They say they can get you an expungement. They can get your record cleared. What you mean? They were saying something about a non-disclosure where you can just get it off this part. But so homie, so just that kind of shit. So how you get to the parents, you f with their kids. So, but if you can't do that, you just pacifying some shit. You just putting some Band-Aid because you got to be able to change the conditions. You talk to the kid for the moment. It feel good for the moment, but that kid got to go back to some conditions, homie. Not only do it got to go back to some conditions, it goes back into an environment, some situations and circumstances that put out whatever fire you done lit.
So I feel like this, right? I said it to you before, and I'm sure it's like this in a lot of the inner cities. And if you've lived in the inner city, I took you where I was originally from, and you seen what the
I was looking for them hoes, but that's here and all that. Yeah, I was looking for a prostitute.
So
just to look for.
So when I'm there, what I'm thinking is, I made a statement when I was talking to Nova, and when I was speaking to you, I said, I'm grateful to be from Buffalo, but I'm not proud to be from Buffalo. And I mean this because being proud, you could be proud in something one day and not be proud in something the next.
I say I ain't proud to be black. So I understand where you're coming from. It's certain things. How I'm gonna be proud of something and you don't see no progression.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying with the city. I'm proud. Like, I'm proud when it's something to be proud of. But right now, I don't feel like this city has the right leadership to really lead it into a better direction. So when I come and I look at everybody that's out here, I'm like, I wish better for you. I wish you weren't here at this time. I wish you could see a little bit more.
Well,
it was a little bit more peaceful out there.
Everybody can't leave and go like you. But the one that leaves and go have to come back. Because charity starts in the home. Charity starts in the home. So my mother taught me that. I would travel around the country and I'm great everywhere else. I'm doing all this great work everywhere else. But why wouldn't you come back home? This is your garden. This is your harvest. And yeah, they don't like you. Yeah, they go hate on you. Yeah, they go put obstacles and barriers. But you the great one. So what they do, what they say, don't stop what you do, because you're supposed to be the great one.
Yeah.
So that's what I did. I went and put my flag back home, and I became the change that I wanted to see.
And now we see you moving around. I know you got the residency in Vegas.
Yeah.
And it's every single day. And I see it now, right? I've been watching you a lot for over the course of the last year or two, and I know when something's hot, and I know when Unc is on it, it's going viral. Like, if you didn't hear about the story, when he speaks about the story, it's going viral. The Big Indian's about to go viral, right?
Yeah,
Ramon's about to go viral. You know what I mean? Buffalo, New York's about to go viral, and we're about to go viral again too, because we got a lot we got to talk about. We got a lot we got to talk, because there's a lot going on, and I'm gonna start it off.
Most podcasts can't come to an Indian reservation and do just like being in a different world that people don't even have no concept of. Yeah. So now this gonna be something different, and we can come out here and fight whoever we want to fight, and they ain't gotta ask. What's up, Aiden? Come on out to the Indian reservation. You can tell the boxing commission to kiss your little white ass.
And then. So there's been, just recently we saw what went on with Rick Ross in Canada.
Ain't nothing went on. Bunch of Canadian. It's a difference between bacon and Canadian bacon. That was Canadian bacon. It's a difference. Yeah.
and then we got the shirt here. I don't know if people seen this shirt.
They see this motherfucker, that baby mama. I hate a bitter bitch. Yeah, I hate a funky bitch.
So it seemed like when you started this off, you were just laid back.
Yeah, I went and picked on that. I went and started a fight with that, cause I got tired of sitting. I hate for a bitch to talk. Bitch, and you ain't no woman. Now a bitch ain't supposed to talk loud, and a woman talk loud with silence in a mild voice. Them hoes in the hoe. See one thing about a hoe really admire men. She don't bash men. That's a bitch. Women don't bash men. Ladies don't bash men. Only bitches do. Hoes use and misuse men. Bitches don't know what to do with a man. Because nobody really likes a bitch. Not even mother bitches. So Rick Ross' baby mama is a disgruntled, angry, resentful, hateful-hearted bitch, because she got another baby daddy. So why does she just focus on this one baby daddy? And this one baby daddy was kind of good to her, and he was good to her family. You don't never hear her come out and say, he beat me, he did this to me, he did it me, he molested me. So you don't never hear her say none of this. It's all about his physical appearance, the physical appearance of his sister, his mother, and you got all these black women cheering this shit. But they so hated Kevin Samuels. They so hated, so this is their Kevin Samuels. And she don't have no substance. At least Kevin Samuels has some substance. And so many black women cheered. And y'all might want to mute this. Y'all might want to mute this for monetization purpose. But this is why I believe some black hoes need their ass whooped and they pussy took. I believe some black bitches need their motherfucker kicked and they took, like Granddad, like Mr. You them used to do on The Color Purple. You remember when Celia's sister was trying to go to school, and Mr. come up on that horse, trying to with her, because he wanted some. And when she didn't, Mr. tried to take the right? And when she didn't, what Mr. do? Put her mother ass out. Get out of here. And Celie never saw her sister again. And what Mr. do? Keep all the goddamn letters. You'll never see your sister again because you didn't want to give me no. That's the kind of man I'm talking about the whole need. A Mr. kind of. And what Celie say Mr. do? Mr. just get on top of me and do his due. He push you all in the head when he get through coming. Walk up out the bedroom. Yeah, bitch. He don't cuddle with her. He don't no foreplay, no nothing. These black women today need them kind of generation of men. Mean in a mother to kick a bitch ass.
Yeah, you think that'll straighten out? You
goddamn right. And listen, and she need the police force. When the police force show up, and I talk to the police. This is what used to happen back in the 70s and 80s. The woman called the police and say, my husband beat me. The man go out and close the door and leave the bitch in the house. He go out and tell the police, listen, I came home and she was in there, the bitch ain't made no supper, she ain't cleaned nothing. And he tell the police the bitch being a raggedy bitch. And the police say, oh man, I understand, my wife's the same kind of bitch. Ma'am, listen, we can't get in y'all business. And they go on about their business. They need that kind of back shit again to hit the reset button.
Yeah, we ain't never getting back there, though.
Man, I swear, yeah it is.
You think so?
You goddamn right.
How do we get there?
Let President Trump become king. Let President Trump become president again and let him become a dictator, a king again. And he'll make it to where hoes, after what Stormy Daniels did to him, he'll make it where these bitches will have a hard time trying to do that shit again. So vote for Trump, fellas.